Jude Bellingham left fans in awe by conducting an interview in fluent Spanish after Real Madrid's Champions League triumph. England international Bellingham, 20, signed off his first season with Los Blancos in style as he assisted the second goal in a 2-0 win over Borussia Dortmund at Wembley.
The victory clinched Real's 15th European title and 6th in the last decade. It also means Bellingham has secured a La Liga Champions League double less than 12 months after joining from Borussia Dortmund in a deal worth £115 million. He has played 42 games for Real Madrid, scoring 23 goals and laying on 13 assists.
But it is not only on the pitch where he has endeared himself to the Bernabeu faithful. Read more on Jude Bellingham's mumming home. Jude Bellingham owes stardom to Mum. He calls Queen hero, ex-cop dad. Eurovision play our bracket challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. Bellingham has shown himself to be mature beyond his years when talking to the media, articulating his thoughts in a measured and eloquent manner.
And while he has had less than 1 year to learn the language since arriving in Spain, he is already conducting interviews in the native tongue. Speaking to Real Madrid TV, he said, "I'm very happy because I have all my family here.
Not my actual family, but this team is amazing. Every day it's a pleasure to work with them. I'm very happy here." Most read in football. KYL it Mbappe's Real Madrid transfer confirmed as he takes huge pay cut. Blue Monday. Maresca confirmed as new Chelsea manager as Leicester fire parting shot due a comeback. Alan Pardew contacted over first job in English football in 6 years. Ace raided Spurs star sprayed with tear gas as muggers make off with £260,000. Watch best free bet sign up offers for UK bookmakers. Bellingham outshines Sancho on the night of his dreams at Wembley. The very moment Vinicius Jr. struck the second goal, Jude Bellingham sank to his knees, stretched out his arms and looked up at the sky, writes Charlie Wyatt.
It was the moment that Bellingham had always dreamed of, to win the Champions League. The fact it came at Wembley, on home soil, made it that little sweeter. Bellingham delivered the pass to Vinicius, who scored to ensure that Real Madrid, remarkably, have now been the kings of Europe on 15 occasions.
It was the final kick of the biggest game in Bellingham's life as he was immediately replaced by Joselu in a tactical switch by Carlo Ancelotti. With no Premier League teams involved, this was an English duel between Bellingham and Jadon Sancho.
The West Midlands v South London. Stourbridge vs Kennington. It is obvious which of the two former teammates won this scrap, although Sancho's team should have put Real out of sight by half-time. Ultimately, neither Englishman had particularly dazzling games. Sancho, on loan from Manchester United, started brightly and gave Real left-back Ferland Mendy a few uneasy moments.
Yet this was nothing like the performances he delivered against PSG to help his team to the final. Instead, with 3 minutes remaining of normal time, Sancho was replaced by another Englishman, teenager Jamie Bino Gittins.
There was to be no drama. Bellingham added this Euro title to his La Liga winners' medal. Not forgetting he has also been voted as the La Liga Player of the Year. Bellingham, featuring in his 42nd game of the season for Real, was unable to make much of an impact in his role wide left.
On the hour mark, he had touched the ball 35 times but had done little with it. With the scores at 0-0, he somehow failed to score with a header when he was unable to make contact with a cross from Vinicius. Any touch and it would have been a goal. By then, the keyboard warriors were out in force on social media, dishing out some laughable criticism of England's greatest talent.
Potentially, our greatest ever player. Yet the inevitable happened and Dortmund were left to curse those missed chances. A mistake by Sancho led to a Madrid corner and Dani Carvajal leapt highest to head them into the lead.
Bellingham had another chance but it was deflected wide by Nico Schlotterbeck. But, with 7 minutes left, he helped stick the knife in to help Vinicius score and ensure this is an evening he will never forget. In the crowd were his dad Mark, mum Denise and brother Job, who got into the stadium 5 hours early. Bellingham's mum was in tears as her son stepped up to get his medal.
And let's all hope Bellingham will be lifting another trophy in Berlin on July 14th. He then went on to add, "It's incredible because I have the pleasure to play with the best players in the world and it's easy when you play with them.
My Spanish is good but not perfect, so excuse me. I'm sorry but I try." Watch Jude Bellingham swear at critics on live TV after Champions League final as H has warned it's still early in US for the last time this season. Hala Madrid. The interview left fans in shock as they heaped praise on Bellingham for learning Spanish so quickly. One said, "Is there anything this guy can't do? And H is only 20 years old FFS." Another added, "As a native speaker, I'm really impressed."
I've been studying English for years and I can't even speak or write more than 2 phrases without consulting Google. Kudos for him. A third replied, "His accent is really solid." While a fourth responded, "What a man, deserves it all."
His attitude is his best attribute. And a fifth simply said, "Very, very impressive." Read more. Sun STORIESFIGHT on the beaches. Moment. Protesters occupy Mallorca beach amid anti-tourist uprising. Jet off 13 weeks not enough. People fume as mum takes kids out of school for 6 weeks. Bellingham will not feature in England's upcoming friendlies against Bosnia and Iceland, but is due to link up with the rest of Gareth Southgate's squad ahead of the Euros.
The Three Lions' first group game comes against Serbia on June 16th, before they take on Denmark and Slovenia. Meet Jude Bellingham's stunning girlfriend, lingerie model Laura Celia Valk by John Boone. Laura Celia Valk is the stunning Dutch fashion model who has stolen Jude Bellingham's heart.
The Sun exclusively revealed that Schuss has been staying at his place in Madrid and is completely smitten with him. Laura boasts a huge social media following and regularly travels the world, enjoying a luxurious lifestyle.
From underwear modeling to showing off Pretty Little Things' latest wear, she regularly collaborates with fashion houses around the globe. Wherever she is, Laura makes sure to drop into Chanel, her favorite designer. Shush is also quite the foodie, with pizza and strawberries being her favorites.
It won't be long before we see her at the Bernabeu enjoying a prawn sandwich. Find out more about Laura. Or read all the latest Jude Bellingham news.